Hey Parker, it's me. It's a Tuesday. As you know, there was a horrible tragedy in Paris on Friday, and since then, a lot of countries have begun worrying about the possibility of Syrian refugees coming into their countries and causing more terrorist attacks, or creating more terrorists, or being terrorists already and infiltrating other countries. This leads to a lot of people saying that no, we don't want refugees in our country. And in America, more specifically, it has led to pretty much each state's going through and saying whether or not they will admit refugees. Maryland has been one of these states that said they will not. Don't get me wrong, I understand where all of the leaders of various states are coming from. I completely understand their concern. But I think the concern is completely unfounded. This is just my opinion. Clarification. For example, the Syrian refugees, any refugee actually, goes through a pretty extensive process in which they are vetted and interviewed in person, and they go through a long process. It can take months to years. That's a pretty long time if you're a refugee and you are trying to escape from ISIS. For example, I would not want to be in that position. Now, the main concern is that the governors of these various states cannot, they believe that there cannot be 100% without a doubt belief that these refugees are who they say they are, and that they are not people who've gotten fake IDs and fake passports and are terrorists coming to infiltrate the United States. This is a concern, and I understand it. But there's a point when our concern and our human morality and compassion need to compromise. I am all for the interview process and the long process that refugees come through, because I understand we want our country to be safe. We do not want terrorists entering. But I'm also a bleeding heart, and I do not want to leave any refugee, especially as some presidential candidates and others are saying that we should only allow Christian refugees into America. That I especially don't agree with, because how are you going to allow one religion to come in and not another? That's just maddening. And then what's to stop Muslims from saying they're Christian in order to just escape? They're not doing this for fun. It blows my mind. I completely understand that we want to be safe as a country, but these people are running from a war, from ISIS, from horrible things. They're already willing to risk their lives. There are many people drowning in order to just try and get to a safe place. They're paying exorbitant amounts of money. They're trying to find a safe place. The America I think of should not be one that is so self-concerned that we are not willing to open our arms to people who potentially need it, who really, not even potentially, who really do need it, who are trying to escape a war-stricken country. They're not doing it for fun. Have your vetting process. Have your interviews. Do something. You can't just let these people stay in Syria. You can't deport them back to Syria. There's a reason they're trying to leave. Parker, this is just a bit of a rant. I'm very disappointed in my state's government, and I will definitely be writing a letter, maybe multiple letters, expressing my opinion, because that's all I can do to get my voice heard. So, what are you gonna do? Parker, for your coffee date thing, I don't think it's necessary to be clean-shaven. You have a nice enough beard going on that it looks good, and, it looks fine with it. Sometimes people like a little bit of scruff. Also, I don't know what to wear either. I myself don't dress very well. 99% of the time, I dress for comfort and warmth rather than anything, so I'm not the person to go for style. Parker, good luck though. This is a rant video. I'm sorry. See you tomorrow. I look forward to your videos. I love them. Give TBA. Stay super.